It's the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Tonight, Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. We're at Wells Fargo Center, where tonight the Philadelphia 76ers getting set to match up with the New York Knicks. Alongside Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Knicks coming into play. They lead this 5-game series 2-0, and now they'll have 3 shots in trying to advance.
The one thing we know about playoff basketball, expect the unexpected. How many games come down to the wire, or a performance off the bench, or even a big shot at the end? Every night holds something different, and that's why we love this game so much.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Butler into the front court. Just getting started in Game 3. To Richardson. Butler. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. The Knicks clear the board. To Kevin Knox. He buries it off the step back.
And while the ball was still in his hands, a sidestep throws the defender off. People aren't used to seeing that type of footwork.
Knocked loose. Defense forces the turnover, and it leads to points.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Simmons with it. Down 6. To Butler. Jimmy Butler missed his first. That one goes. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
And a chance coming up at the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught, and number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Nope, first one does not go. Missed the second as well. Smith. New York with 4 to shoot. Good. Off a spin.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Defense forces the turnover, and it leads to points.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
To Richardson. Butler to Embiid. Not that time. The possession lies with New York. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. Now whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. split the D there, but he can't get it to drop.
Hey, switch, I got him.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Trying to cash in, won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. Count the basket at the rim.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Sixers control it to Butler.
I told you the screen was coming.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way. And count the basket inside.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
During today's game, so take advantage of this great opportunity.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Hey, you got the screen right.
Brunson to Rose. Marcin Gortat with a piece.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
That's
Don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
gets to the.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Patrick Beverly sends it away. Layup goes down. Well done. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer, and buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day. That's the end of one here in game number 3. We're back with more after this. You're watching the Eastern Conference Finals on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Beverly into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Payton. Has a look. The shot by Payton won't fall.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you on the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Brunson to Rose.
Make the next.
Not that time. Payton with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. Beverly to Gortat. It was right there. Rose into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Brunson to Rose.
Hey, what's this screen left?
5 on the shot clock for Philadelphia. Deep right corner. Rose. That's off the side of the rim, short. Kevin Knox to Beverly. Here comes the screen. Gortat rocking the rim. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Interviews and best of all, they're free. You can get your game program from a team representative at any one of our main entrances around the arena.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Philadelphia with the basketball to Simmons. Not done yet. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
First free throw is good.
It's like practice. Get open.
Goes 2 for 2. Simmons into the front court. His guys down big. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Ben Simmons at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He struggled so far. Free throw try off the mark. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Rose. Nice pass to set things up. Can't miss those. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Simmons with it. Down a bundle. Marcin Gortat able to recover with the block. Possession lies with New York. Joel Embiid swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Here's Simmons with it up top. He'll run the offense. And finishes strong.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Visit our team website for more details.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Won't go. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Butler to Tobias Harris. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. The follow won't go either. Oh, Ben Simmons. 4 out of 7.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out. To Kevin Knox. Gortat. Josh Richardson. Huge block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Tough make through traffic.
Defender. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
And scores at the rim. Beautifully done with the Euro step.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Kevin Knox. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a 3-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Oh, with the foul, and a chance coming up at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Can't connect on the first free throw. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. That misses with 2 seconds to go. So the two teams will head to the locker room as we reach the break here in game number 3. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. The Knicks were the dominant team in that first half, without question. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the New York Knicks. The 76ers have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Assists. Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game. Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. It's about to get started.
Got him. Good trap, good trap.
Josh Richardson tips it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Has a chance. Not that time.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Oh, emphatic slam.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Wait on it.
The drive, right to the basket. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Ben Simmons trying to cash in on a three-point play. He struggled so far. Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big.
Double. Watch that cutter.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. To Tobias Harris. Here comes the screen. Butler to Simmons. Marcin Gortat snatching it out of the air. And he stepped out of bounds, turns the ball over. New York in control of the basketball. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
Oh, whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Richardson to Rose. Derrick Rose. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end. Knicks with the basketball.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
And he can't convert the free throw. Rose into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Full throttle right to the basket for the deuce.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Rose to Tobias Harris. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of break dance move they might hit you with.
Richardson to Rose. No good.
Defense. Defense, let's go.
End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Sixers call for time as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
Even better, 3 lucky fans will win a poster that's been signed by the entire team. Show up early for your chance to win.
New blood coming in for both sides. That's how.
You know what's coming. Go get him.
He cruises in for two. Too easy.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
I can tell you what conversation he just had in his own head. I had him. I mean, I thought I had him.
Butler to Brunson. Had a chance, but it's no good. New York Knicks basketball. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Man, he got blown by on that one. But sometimes those plays can spark the defender to buckle down and give way more effort to not be embarrassed like that ever again.
Nice pass to set things up.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Butler. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
To Brunson. Harris. And it's Warren with the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
It goes down.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
In the front court comes Smith. His guys down big. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
That's all she wrote. Dribble it out.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Knocked loose. And that one is out. Marcin Gortat pins it.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Fires the three. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Wide open look won't go. That misses with 3 seconds left. It's a victory for the Knicks. They stand alone atop the Eastern Conference on their way to the NBA Finals. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Knicks have every reason to celebrate right now, but they know their job isn't done till they've made friends with that Larry O'Brien trophy. They'll be representing the East on their way to that goal. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the New York Knicks.
Player of the game.
What we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup.